Hello folks, I'm OdinSpack, and welcome back to day 22 of Let's Play Ring Fit Adventure. Hey, today is actually a Nintendo Direct if you're watching this live. Maybe they'll announce Ring Fit Adventure 2. Who knows, maybe tomorrow I'll be talking about it. Not likely, but I can dream, can't I? Let's get going. Last time we actually finished up World 7, so today we're going to be doing some cleanup, some requests. Pretty excited to get around to some side quests here. Oh, you know what? We beat a world and it's asking us up the difficulty. Let's, just a little bit. Bring it up by 1. Alright. Yeah, we got this. Let's get our stretch on. Okay. Here's World 8, Tears of Solar Plexia. Now, we won't be actually starting with this world today, because we got a whole bunch of requests to clean up from World 7. But we'll get our little intro dialogue at least. Dashley agreed to watch over student Allegra and try to be a positive influence. You and Ring moved on to the next land, following after Drago. Oh, this rain is absolutely ridiculous. You can see it on your face. You're planning to use this rain as an excuse to skip your workout, weren't you? You're not going soft on me now, are you, Odin? Nothing should get in the way of our training, whether it be time, place, or torrential downpour. Besides, Drago is just up ahead. Let's go after him. Yeah, pretty tiny world. Alright, well, we're not going to worry about that right now because we are going to select a World 7 right here. We're going to go back. I'm going to guess that one of these requests probably opens up that gym. It has to, because why else would we not be able to go there? However, before I do any of that, we have like 9 skill points to set. Let's finally pick up overhead squat. Let's grab it. You know, a hit everybody blue attack. That's pretty strong. We're not going to set it right now, but we'll pick that up. That'll be a good one to get right off the get-go. We'll also pick up leg rush chance up. So now when we do leg attacks, we got a chance to do a bonus attack like with the abs. And, you know, similarly, we should grab the arm version of that too. So now, anytime we do an arm, ab, or leg attack, we'll have a chance to do a bonus attack in there. Look, we still got 3 skill points left. Why don't we grab this one here, an extra turn chance up. So what this one does is, sometimes we just get another turn in combat before monsters attack. So there we go. We grabbed a whole bunch of bonus stuff there. And hey, I guess only 1 skill point to get this attack power up? Sure, why not? Let's get that extra bit of attack. There we go. Oh boy, there's a whole bunch of stuff. That's the first fit skill I've actually picked up from the the sphere grid. Keep calling it that, I'm dumb. But yeah, that's actually the first skill I've picked up from here. There's lots more to get. I like picking up the abilities first. I feel like those are more important than the exercises. Because as we level up, we get exercises too, right? So it's not like hugely important. Flutter Kick might be a good one to pick up at some point, or even Seated Ring Raise. Or even Pendulum Bend. But anyway, we got a good one. And now that we did that, we can check out some of these requests. So, I've had it. I went to the game gym, but those jerk monsters are blocking the road. Probably there's anyone at all could knock those monsters out. Trotter's Grove. Reach all the monsters and defeat all the monsters and reach the goal. You say you can defeat the monsters? No one in this village is strong enough to handle it, but you think you are? I've always believed you could read a person by looking into their eyes. They're strong, kind, orbicular eyes? I don't know if I even said that right. Yes, your eyes say you can handle that. Okay, so they said that these monsters are blocking the game gym. So this request is going to open that up. Alright. I will see you inside with some new skill set. Alright, defeat all monsters, reach the goal. So, I mean, we don't really have a chance, or a choice but to defeat all the monsters, right? We can't really avoid monsters. So this is pretty much just beat the level. Not really much of an objective. But sure, why not? We'll let the game make us think that we have a choice here. Oh, is this where the running treasure chests were? Okay. We gotta chase after them. We don't have to do this, but it's some extra money. So I did set up my fit skills, by the way, to include overhead squat. And also leg raise that we got yesterday when we beat Drago. So we got a bunch of new skills on. I'm pretty excited. We don't have a lot of great arm skills. That's definitely our weakest area is arm skills. My best skill is just that overhead arm spin, which is just like a hit everybody attack, which is like decently powerful, but it's really nothing. So I only have one arm skill set, which is this one right now. So we really need to pick up something decent for that. But we'll start with Revolve Crescent Lunge, because this is a green enemy, so... I made sure to bring a bit of everything. There was no recommended skill set here to bring, which means I brought a bit of everything. Oh, come on, I am holding the pose. Come on, give me this. The yoga pose is like, if you go too fast, like before it wants you to go, that's what'll usually happen. It'll be like, you have to hold this pose longer. Like, I always get ahead of myself and just like wait for it. But sometimes I just get too impatient. It's usually with this one. So this enemy's almost done. So we can almost take out these enemies with like a powerful single attack. Almost. This isn't our strongest single target. Leg raise is our new strongest. So if this was a yellow bell dog, maybe we could have taken him out in one shot. We can try this out. I mean, it is a new attack, right? I don't know how many reps we'll get to do of this, but this one is it's a pretty good one. It's just you raise your legs up in the air, obviously. Oh, is this one where you... Okay, you go up real fast and you bring back down. I thought this was like yoga where you had to like hold it, but that's not the case. I thought we had to like hold our legs up in the air. Or no, I thought we had to slowly go up, like yoga. My bad. It's been a while since I've done leg raise. I just know that I like doing it. So, I just didn't want to mess that up. Alright, can we get that first? Okay, good. So this is pretty much just us doing the same stage again, but for an objective. The monsters are probably a little bit different. I don't recall fighting a green bell dog here. I want to say when we first went to this stage, it was all recommended blue attacks, so they may have changed it for this request. We got two enemies now. I see a Mataray, blue puffer squish. Alright, well, seems like a pretty good opportunity to try out our new overhead squat that we picked up off the skill grid. So, I don't think I've actually used this one yet. I think we used it not in a gym. Was it in the legs gym? Maybe it wasn't the legs gym. I don't think so. I thought I mentioned something about overhead squat, and we actually have done something with it, but no, this might be the first use of it. I was trying to think of like a game gym or like a defense against an attack. We had to do something like this. I don't think so. Oh, this is actually going to be just enough to finish off that enemy, too. That's great. There we go. We start off with a whole bunch of new attacks. And now we gotta go tried and true here. We'll go overhead hip shake. This will do the rest of the job. I hope. No, it will. We're good. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm really antsy because I'm super excited for tomorrow, or not tomorrow, for the Nintendo Direct tonight. It's weird to get excited about, like, video game news, because, like, regardless if I watch it or not, it's still, like, you know, the news is going to be out there. It doesn't really change anything, but I don't know, I guess it's just something to get excited for. Like, am I really expecting there to be Ring Fit 2 news? No, but it would be nice, so we'll see what happens. Alright, we got a whole bunch of enemies here. Now, the enemies on the sides there pretty much die to anything. I guess we'll start with overhead arm spin, just to kind of mix it up a bit here. See where we're at the end of this. Because this will take out like everything except the 2 middle enemies. I guess I could have used overhead hip shake because it would have done the most damage to the bell dog. Oh well. I didn't. It wouldn't have taken out the stepper anyway. We can still use that next attack too. It might be enough to end the combat. Like I said, I'm always trying to end the combats as soon as possible here.
You should feel it in your stomach when you breathe out.
Whew. Sorry, I went silent there for a second. I don't know why. We're good. I'm still doing good. Just one of those workout days where I don't have much to say. That's not very good for a Let's Play project, huh? I've been kind of back to streaming a little bit too, so, you know, if you wanted to catch me live on Twitch, I've been playing through, you know, just like some random games on my backlog, trying to finish them all. It's the year to clear. I'm trying to avoid buying games this year, which I know I'm about to watch a presentation all about, trying to get you to buy games. But, you know, I'm still excited anyway, regardless. So, I mean, I do have some games I am buying this year. Like, I'm buying the new Kirby game. Like, that's happening. I'm excited for that. I'm sure that'll be talked about today, for sure. See, if I just say the new Kirby game and don't specify, maybe in the future, when you listen to this, it might be another Nintendo Direct where they talk about the new Kirby game, and then, like, it'll be relevant. I doubt it, though. I think this is probably the most anticipated Kirby game in years. Just because it's, really different. I'm talking about Forgotten Land, by the way. The one that's like a 3D platformer. You know, you could be watching this in the future and you'd be like, man, that game sucks. It's possible. It could be bad. But we don't know that yet. In the year 2022, we're not sure if the game did well or not. Not quite yet. We will know in about a month, because it comes out in March, so we'll know. What was that? You defeat all the monsters? Are you serious? Can't believe you managed to do that. You're stronger than you look, and way stronger than anyone in the village. Alright, look at that, 400 gold, and that should open the way to the game gym, because he said that monsters were blocking it. This is great news, and I can play games again. I'm aiming for S rank. And we'll get a treasure chest for this, too. I don't know what we're going to get here, but let's see. Ooh, skill point drink. That's nice. We'll drink that when I'm ready to, like, do my next set of level up skills. Then we'll just have, like, an extra skill point. Alright, squat goals. Oh, look at this mustard skeleton pants. Alright, our next set of optional armor here.
Ready?
Okay, all we need to do is get a B rank. This shouldn't be too difficult. It's not much of anything. We've seen this minigame a few times. It's not difficult. It makes sense for this world too, right? This is the leg world. They want us to do leg exercises, so why not have squat goals as one of them? There's a few other options they could use too, but this one makes sense. They also had, didn't they have smackback in this world? Or core crushing? I don't know. We'll probably find out in a bit, because I'm sure that'll be one of the requests. Will be to do the other game gyms. There's also a fitness gym in this world, so there's a chance we might be doing that today. It'll just kind of be whatever's next in the request. I'm kind of just doing them in order. I could probably aim to do it in an order that makes a little more sense for working out, but I'm not really too concerned. We also already have perfect in this game, so I really just need B rank. I don't need anything else for this mini game. I don't need to get an S rank. It's cool to get that, but it's definitely not required. No, but I definitely just got a perfect again. So, let's go. Easy mode. 25 squats. Alright, mustard skeleton. Alright, there's no set bonus with this one. It's just, I guess probably our next strongest equipment. I'm not going to put it on right now because I would rather put it all on together. Because, well, I mean, no, there's actually no point to that because we'll lose our bonus for running. But might as well just put it on now, right? Yeah. Regardless, there's no set bonus, so... yeah, I guess just put it on. Need some monster tears. Wow. You're the one, aren't you? The one who's been fighting the monsters? There's something I need to request from someone of your skill. If you're so willing, I need you to collect a monster tear. I've heard rumor that monster tears hide all signs of aging when applied to the face. I can't fight the monsters off on my own, and my husband isn't strong enough either. Of course, I would reward you for your efforts. Will you help me out? You're my only hope. Alright, we get some pumpkin soup, defeat the monsters, and collect a monster tear. Alright. Let's do it. Monster tears will occasionally fall from monsters that you defeat, but fighting them is up to you. I think this mission is just like, get to the end and you get a monster tier. I'm not even going to change my skills because I got a pretty good variety on right now. That there's really no reason to do this. Or to change it. I guess this is probably going to be the last thing I do today too, right? Yeah, I mean 2 stages is quite a bit. You can't really get a lot in when it's just like the levels. When you get the mini games, you know, you can do a whole bunch of those. But these are kind of some longer levels here. Oh, this is the stage that has a lot of cardio in it. This is right. This is the conveyor belt stage. I forgot about this. All right. You really think Trotter's Grove would have this mechanic, but it does not. Alright, colorless enemies. You know what? We'll start with hinge pose. I hate doing this attack a lot, but that means it's probably good, so it's also just not responding to my arm right now. There we go. Because it wants you to start with your arm vertical, but like, it doesn't, it takes forever to respond. I don't know, maybe I'm just holding the ring con the wrong direction. I have no idea. It feels like on the right side, it seems to understand it a lot better. I don't know what it is. It may just be the way the Joy-Con itself is facing, because it is gyro, right? I think it has something to do with responding to that. Alright, I'm just gonna stop whining. These Mata Rays keep healing themselves and never their allies, making this really difficult for me. I don't know why they gotta do this. Although, that was, what, 125? As long as I do something with similar power, we should be good. I think overhead squat might do the job. Even though this exercise is really rough. Also, I raised the difficulty today, right? So we kind of have to do a few more reps of everything. We're on difficulty 12 now, I think. I think we started at 10. I think we've only raised it once so far, so this is the second time. Typically, when you raise the difficulty, it's usually just like 1 rep extra. Sometimes it's 2, depending on if it's an exercise that goes like back and forth. Like where you have to like do a motion one way, then a motion another way, like revolve crescent lunge or hinge pose. Sometimes they'll raise it by 2. But also, what gets more difficult is like the execution of it too. Like squats get a lot tougher when you raise the difficulty. Like just in like the response from the leg strap. So things get more difficult more than just the reps. Like pressing in on the ring con for the blasts, that gets more difficult. Everything does. It might. I could be wrong here, but it may just do that like every like 5 you increase it by, or 10. So like from 10 to 12 that might not change, but from 10 to 15 it might, or from 10 to 20 it for sure does. I'm just not sure at what number it is. I think there's just like a few different difficulties for doing squats and ring presses, etc. So not only do you have to do more reps, but they get more difficult. So you don't want to go too overboard on raising difficulty, because it very quickly gets harder. You want to make sure that you're ready for that next actual difficulty increase, not just the amount of reps, but the actual difficulty going up. Alright. Whew, boy, this is, speaking of actual difficulty, this running. Now, I did take off the set bonus that makes me run faster, right? So, I'm actually going to have to run more here than I did last time, because we're not moving as fast. Oh, we got one more encounter to go. I think this will be the last one for this stage. Alright, let's start with overhead arm spin, because the bulldog is the strongest, or bell dog is the strongest enemy. So we'll do an attack that might deal with him better. Looks like we'll take out the Nautiluses, no problem. I might be able to do wide squat after this. Might be able to just kind of do anything after this. We'll see. We'll see what their health is like. Because obviously I want to take them out, right? I don't want to have to do yet another skill. I think wide squat will be enough. It is tempting just to do overhead squat again. I mean, it's the better attack to do. Maybe I should just do hinge pose. Yeah, you know what, screw it. You know what we can do instead of complaining about this attack a whole bunch? Get better at it. So I'm holding the Joy-Con differently to see if this changes anything. Doesn't look like it. No, I don't know, just my left side it just doesn't respond the same way, and I'm not sure. Maybe it's the way I'm bent over. Maybe I'm just weaker on that side. Could have something to do with that. I have no idea. Yeah, it just feels to respond better on that side. Oh, we're done. I didn't realize. I thought there were still both of them left. Alright. We're definitely going to get a level at the end of this too, because I'm only a few experience away. And we'll get some running experience at the end of this. Oh, there's another battle? Alright, this is probably going to be our monster tier. Alright, another red bell dog. Alright, well, let's hit it with this again. It's our only red attack. Like I said, we don't really have a lot of great red attacks. They're all pretty weak. We definitely need... We don't have any, I don't think, in the 100. Because we have the overhead arm spin, but I think it's about the same power as this. It only hits one enemy. I don't think we have anything that's over 100 yet. So we definitely need to get something like that soon. I'm sure by leveling up we will. But we might have to pick up something on the skill grid if I can't find anything better. I could have really used anything there, like leg raise or something. Let's use ring raise combo. We haven't used that yet today, so why not? This will be the last thing we do. Try to use a mix of everything. I think I've used everything that I have set now. That's kind of the goal of... actually, I didn't use wide squat. But I use overhead squat, which is basically the same thing. You just put your arms up. It's not much different. Maybe it's a little different, but... it's kind of the same. Alright, that's it. We didn't see any monster tiers, but I have to imagine that after beating this stage, one of those enemies would have had to have had a monster tier. But that is definitely the last exercise of today, because we're over our 10 minutes, and I'm ready to call it quits.
Please do not move your thumb.
Oh man, that was a good day. That was I'm sweating. That's a lot more than some other days. Maybe that one extra difficulty raise was like just enough. And sometimes that's what it takes, right? Oh, there's something on the ground. You acquired a monster tier. Couldn't wait any longer, so I came to find you. What's that you got there? Oh, that's a monster tier. I thought it was just a rumor, but they really do exist. Now then, I'll be taking this from you, and this is for you. Sweet, we get some pumpkin soup, which again, doubles money when we use it. We haven't used any of those yet, but trust me, there'll be good opportunities to save them for. Hee hee, I'm excited to see if it really works. Well, we'll never hear from you again, probably. We're not gonna get a follow-up to that quest. That request. Alright, that's a good day on Ring Fit. That was a good day on Ring Fit. Lots and lots of running there. Oh, guess what? Squats have hit 300. That's pretty good. Let's do our cooldown stretch. Alright, we're done our stretching for the day. See our tip of the day. Tell me about magnesium. Body needs it for a number of reasons. Magnesium is required for many different chemical reactions in the body, from nerve and brain functions to immune support. It's found primarily in vegetables, especially the dark green leafy types. It can also be found in some fruits, nuts, legumes, soy products, whole grains, and milk. Alright, that's the tip of the day, I guess. Say you increased your difficulty level for today, didn't you? Yeah, that was fine. Alright, that's it. That's it for day 22, just like that. Thank you so much for watching today's Let's Play Ring Fit Adventure. I had a lot of fun. I'm ready for that direct now. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure I'll talk about it all tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll catch you next time.